Good evening, NBA and Laker fans, and welcome into the Lakers 365 Network, your 24/7 365 comprehensive home of the NBA and your 16-time NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers. Welcome in, folks, to the Lakers 365 Network, now suiting up with the worldwide Laker gang for life. Coming here tonight, folks, across the country and across the world here with Laker fans from across California, across the U.S., and abroad, to talk about the purple and gold after tonight's heartbreaking defeat at the hands of the longtime Pac Division rivals, the Sacramento Kings, at the buzzer. Defeat the Lakers tonight in Las Vegas, 93-92. We are joined here tonight, folks, from a few Laker fans from across California and across parts of the we are joined, of course, by every we are privileged to be joined here by so many great Laker fans that have called into our conference call. We'll get that number out to you, folks, which also, by the way, is down below in our description box. The phone number is 401-283-5987, and punch in the PIN number of 32001, and let your Laker voice be heard here on the Lakers 365 Network. We are joined here tonight by Andre Sergeant-at-Arms, Andre, and our producer tonight is Eric Kamen, and, of course, Chris Fabansi from the In and Heart Studios up in Anaheim, California. Andre, we'll start with you, man. First of all, good evening. Welcome to the network. How's it going tonight?
I'm doing good. Kind of shocked.
I think we're all stunned shock right now. We'll go to Arturo, our Sergeant at Arms. Arturo, you were on last night. Welcome back to the network, man. How's it going tonight? We're hanging in there, man. But unfortunately, fellas, a tough night at the office. In the last winning few minutes tonight, the Kings come back, and at the buzzer, at the threshold of victory, the Lakers are denied by a tip-in by Ray McCollum. Tips in the game-winning basket with 0.2 seconds left. The Kings get the victory over the Lake Show, 93-92. Some stats from the game, scored by quarters this evening. For the Kings, 22 in the first, 27 in the second, 15 in the third, and 29 in the fourth, for a game total of 93. And for the Lakers, 26 in the first, 22 in the second, 20 in the third, and 16 in the fourth, for a game total of 92. Across the board tonight, technical fouls issued in the game tonight. Only one technical foul was charged to Roscoe Smith in the fourth quarter for apparently unnecessary celebration after a beautiful slam dunk. Other technical fouls to the teams tonight, both defensive 3 seconds on the Kings and Lakers. Points in the paint, Kings 40, Lakers 38. Second chance points, Lakers 8-7. Biggest lead of the night, the Kings led by 7, and the Lakers squandered a 14-point lead. 9 times tonight, the lead changed, and 7 times this evening, both teams were tied. And Andre, we'll go to you first, man. And, this was a tough pill to swallow late in the ball game, specifically the waning minute here, where, again, it was the Lakers at the free throw line in the clutch, falling flat on their face here, Andre. When you saw Smith miss those 2, then Lynn clanks one of the 2, did you have that, nauseated feeling that, oh boy, this may not end well for the Lakers tonight? Or what was your reaction, though, seeing those 3 free throws not going for the Lakers tonight towards the end of the ball game?
Well, I knew something was going to happen because when he missed them free throws, as they say, free throws are the most important thing in the game. I knew the Kings were going to come back with some kind of game plan, so that's what I thought.
Arturo, oh boy, tough way to go down again. Sort of what we saw with Wesley Johnson a few nights ago against the Suns in Anaheim. Clanks the free throws. The Suns come down the floor and tie the game. This case, the Lakers get one of the free throws, but it's a game-winning basket to end the preseason. How did you react? I mean, what was going through your mind as you saw those free throws not go in the most crucial point in time of the ball game? All right, so you may have had a bit of a small disconnection, perhaps. We will get out to another caller joining us here. Porchessa joining us. Oh, there you are, Arturo. Go for it, man. Go for it, man.
I said what's it called? Shit, how was it? Oh, I said that the free throws that Jeremy Lin made, the first one, I was like, really? Like, that kind of disappointment out there. And then that last buzzer beater, that's luck. That's lucky. Like, the Kings got the gift for that. But we should have won regardless. Like, that kind of win was kind of like a fluke. And it kind of failed because it was late.
You know what? That was such a salty ending, where the Lakers had played so well all night just until the pressure moments of the ball game. And, it's sort of, it's a fluke perhaps. Yeah, that the shot goes in with literally 0.2 of a second to play in the ball game, but it kind of is what it is. As we do now go out, we will reconnect here. We'll go back out to Porchessa calling in. Porchessa, good evening. Welcome to the program. How's it going tonight? All right, so we're still trying to work out the kinks here for the program right now, so we'll get back to Porchessa in just a few minutes. We'll get back to the box score real quick, folks, for both sides of the story. For the Kings tonight, Rudy Gay, 8 points, Jason Thompson, 2, DeMarcus Cousins, 21 from the center spot, Ben McLemore, 3, Darren Collison, 3 points. Can you say that again? Okay, so getting back real quick here, we'll just run through these the boxers real quick here for both teams here. We'll get to the Lakers real quick here, folks. For the Lakers tonight, Wesley Johnson, 8 points, Ed Davis, 15, Robert Sacre, 12, Wayne Ellington, 6, and Ronnie Price, no points. Price, by the way, folks, left the game after the first quarter, 3 minutes in, suffered a pretty devastating, or not devastating, but a pretty nasty knee-to-knee injury suffered in the first quarter, ruled a sore knee, will be reevaluated in LA tomorrow. Off the bench, Jeremy Lin, 19 points, Julius Randle, 12, Jordan Clarkson, 11, Roscoe Smith, 4, and Jabari Brown, 5. Not playing in the game tonight. Carlos Boozer and Kobe Bryant both did not dress tonight because of rest. Xavier Henry not with the team, sore right knee. Jordan Hill did not dress, cervical strain. Ryan Kelly did not dress tonight, sore right hamstring. Steve Nash now out for the season, not with the team, sore back. And Nick Young did not dress because of his injured right thumb. As we'll go back to Andre here. Andre, it's sort of been that tale of a Lakers season again, where it's been the injury problems, and it just seems like now there's some sort of curse. It just seems like the Lakers point guard position is cursed. Ronnie Price goes down with a knee injury. It was pretty bad to see on television replays. I mean, at this point in time, what can the Lakers do to get this point guard position back up to snuff right now, in spite of all the injury problems that they've been dealing with?
I say just get, how you say this, hard to say. Well, the only thing I can about say is to just get another point guard from the LA Defenders, a good point guard or something like that. Because just like the point guard position, that's where all they get injured. I mean, you see Steve Nash, he out for a season with nerve damage, and Neiman had ankle sprain, so he back. But yeah, it's just like a curse right now, man.
Arturo, the Lakers point guards are just falling like dominoes and dropping like flies. I mean, I don't quite know if I've seen a team get this depleted this early in the season, let alone the preseason, where it's been injury problems all preseason. And it seems like the injury bug continues to, show off its bloody fangs at the point guard position. Arturo, what can the Lakers do, though, to get this point guard spot back up to par, though? Okay. All right, so again, trying our best right now to get some of these problems worked out here. But again, folks, the Lakers tonight denied at the hands of victory. Victory in their hands, denied tonight at the buzzer, basically. They lose to the Kings tonight in Vegas, 93-92. The other stats, folks, real quick. The game played tonight from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Referees tonight were Ron Gerritsen, Leon Wood, and Justin Van Doyen. Time of the game, 2 hours and 19 minutes. Total attendance, 10,890 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena inside the MGM Grand Garden Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. The caller calling in from the 480 area code in the desert. Say your first name and how's it going tonight on the network? Okay, so we're still trying to... Arturo, you back, buddy? Yeah, we can still hear you, man. You still there?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I was getting something from a closet, and then I heard you guys on speaker because I'm charging at the moment, and I didn't hear you guys calling my name from the outside call.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. You're good.
Okay.
But Arturo, we'll go back to the point. Arturo, we'll go back to the point we brought up real quick. Was about, it just seems like the Lakers have had injuries, yes, but it's been all to one position. It's been the point guard spot, Nash, Lynn. What can the Lakers do, I guess, to sort of get that point guard spot back up where it belongs?
My answer would be Jeremy Lin, and I believe in the boy. Byron Scott is really good with point guards, that's for sure. So he got the Jets, not the Jets, they got New Jersey Nets to the finals. And because Byron Scott was helping Jason Kidd becoming a beast at point guard. And I'm telling you now that Jeremy Lin could be the best point guard. And he's trying to fight for this title for the point guard title spot, point guard starting spot. He's fighting for that, and he can prove a lot of people. And he proved me tonight. That's for damn sure.
We would like to welcome a new caller into the network from the 219 area code. Glad you came onto the network. Can you, if you can hear us, can you say your first name and say what's on your mind about tonight's game?
My name is Emmanuel, and I would like to say about tonight's game was very good. I just didn't like how we closed out the game. I can tell that missing those free throws in key critical time and crunch time is going to be a thorn in our side to close the game out. But so far, defensive wise is good. Our offense is good. I still think we should just work on those turnovers a little more. But the problem, like I said again, is the crunch time. We need to hit those free throws to push to win. But I believe that we can make the playoffs. The way I see this team has a lot of potential.
Emmanuel, thanks for the phone call. Great points made, though. Yeah, it seems like that tonight and sort of over the past couple of games, especially the Phoenix game back in Anaheim, was the Lakers crumpled under free throw pressure. And that's normally a time where Kobe's in the ball game and he's making the free throws in crunch time. We're here, no Kobe because of rest. So you have to rely on other players to do so. And basically they just couldn't really handle that pressure of being that guy in the spotlight, preseason or not, but being that guy called on to make two crucial shots to either win the ball game. And both times that didn't happen, the Lakers lost those games, whether in overtime or tonight. The Lakers defeated at the buzzer on a tip-in by Ray McCollum with 0.2 seconds left in the ball game. The Kings win tonight 93-92, the final records. The Kings with the win will play one more preseason game. They are at 3-4. The Lakers round up their preseason, finishing at 3-5. And Emmanuel, we'll stay with you real quick, man. And again, thanks for calling into the network tonight. Do appreciate you doing that. But looking long term here, I mean, there was a lot of great play tonight, though, by the Lakers. I mean, it was a good game for 47 minutes and 59 seconds and 0.2 seconds. But other than that, though, I'll throw this out to you guys, to everyone that's in the conference call. Which Lakers player caught your eye the most during the preseason and why? Emmanuel, we'll start with you before we go to everyone else. What do you think?
I would say that the Laker player that I would choose is Ronnie Price. Is a big surprise for me. He's turned out to be more of a phenomenal player. And the last game that he had a career high assist in the preseason, I think it was 10 assists, I believe. I can see him as a great starting lineup potential. Maybe they can come off the bench to give us that scoring boost that we need. But I think I'm more likely impressed with Ronnie Price.
Ronnie Price? Yeah, I would agree with that one. I would agree with that one and agree with that one 100%. Andre, how about you, buddy? Which Lakers player, new or old, caught your eye the most during the preseason and why?
I'd say Julius Randle, because he's so aggressive to the basket. He got his dribbling better, as I can see, and as I can say, you can't have the Randle.
We're going to use that hashtag quite often on our network Twitter handle during the course of our games this season. Arturo, how about you, man? Which Lakers player, new or old, has caught your eye the most during the preseason and why?
Wait, can you say that again?
Which Lakers player, new Laker, old Laker, which player has caught your eye the most during the preseason and why?
Yeah. There's a lot of players that impressed me. It's not able to choose. I'm sorry, I can't choose. I don't know. All of them were good.
All right, we'll bring on Chris in Anaheim. Chris, if you're there, buddy, which Laker, new or old, caught your eye the most during the preseason and why this year?
I would say Jeremy Lin. Just going out, connecting with Julius Randle, E.J. Davis, and a lot of players looking like his days, where he was with the Nigger Knicks, their sanity, just looking like he's connecting with a lot of players now.
All right, so we've gotten through so we got through that. Okay, we have another caller in here. Who's unknown right now, but unknown caller, if you can hear us, say your first name and let us know which Laker, new or old, has caught your eye the most during the preseason and why. All right, so apparently there's a minor glitch there, so we will move on here. But again, folks, if you're just tuning in to the network, again, the Lakers denied at the buzzer of a victory tonight. The Kings on a Ray McCollum putback at the buzzer beat the Lakers tonight 93-92. Well, gentlemen, the only good part about this is we can move away from the preseason, and now it counts on Tuesday. Before we get to everyone's comments and thoughts about Tuesday's game, which of course is the tip-off of the regular season, we will quickly get you folks the scores from across the association tonight. Plenty of games here on a great Friday night for NBA basketball across the league tonight. Dallas over Orlando, 117-92. The Raptors edge the Knicks, 83-80. Minnesota gets past the Bulls, 113-112. Heat over the Grizzlies, 104-98. Also across the NBA tonight, Houston over San Antonio, 96-87. Suns over the Jazz, 105-100. Kings over the Lakers at the buzzer, 93-92. Golden State edges Denver, 119-112. And the Blazers double up the Clippers, 99-89 at Staples Center. New caller calling in from the 939 area code. If you can hear us, tell us your first name and your thoughts about tonight's Lakers game.
My name is Kevin. I think this game showed a lot of chemistry by the guys, but we have to improve on our free throws.
Kevin, we've been saying that all night, and we totally agree with you, buddy, 100%. It was a situation again where it was free throws, the clutch, the big moment of the game. Preseason or not, yes, it's still a big moment of the game because it's a 1-point game, a 2-point game. It's still a tieable or winnable ball game, and normally that's Kobe Bryant in his zone, in his persona, in his groove. But again, without him playing again, you had to call on two other players to try it out, and that didn't work out necessarily at that point in time. But also, Kevin, we will ask you a quick question too that we've asked Andre, Emmanuel, and Arturo. Which Laker on the roster, new or old, which player caught your eye the most or intrigued you the most during the 8-game preseason, and why?
I think I was impressed by Ed Davis this season. He's been impressive in all the preseason. He's been running the offense correctly. So I think he should be starting, but I think he should be on the second unit with Jeremy until Nick Young returns.
I think I think, you know what? I think that's going to be the spark plug until Swaggy gets back from that thumb injury at this point in time. And again, thanks to everyone that's called in tonight. We appreciate everyone doing so and viewing us tonight on the channel. Now, guys, we'll switch gears now and go and get away from the preseason, and let's gear up for tip-off of the regular season, which will be on Tuesday night, of course, from Staples Center, when the Lakers take on a very familiar face. They'll take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets on Tuesday night from Staples Center in downtown LA. We'll start off. We'll go back to Kevin again. Kevin, the Rockets, who sort of last year were favorites, I guess, to win to either get in the postseason or go far. Ousted in 6 by the Blazers last year, of course, with D12 and James Harden. Looking at this, give us a little preview and your thoughts about Tuesday's game between the Lakers and Rockets.
Well, I think they should control Dwight because we don't have a strong front court. Obviously, Harden's defense may play a little defense on Kobe, but I think Kobe's going to dominate him. But it's going to be mostly stopping Dwight. Dwight's going to be the guy who can kill us on the paint. Because right now we aren't on them to stop guys like Dwight. We don't have strong bodies. Just like what happened today. The buzzer beater, we didn't have guys to play that defense. So I think it's going to be mostly stopping Dwight.
All right, so we got stopping Dwight as one puzzle piece. Andre, what do you think? What is the keys to the game for the Lakers to beat the Rockets on Tuesday to open up a 2014-15 season on the right foot instead of getting off on a sour note again? What do you think?
Stop Dwight. Cut down on the turnovers. Make your free throws. And lastly, shoot the three ball better. Even though Brian Scott said three don't win championships, I think the three ball will help the Lakers score more. And that's all I got to say about that.
Emmanuel, what do you think here? Again, we're looking at, Rockets, Lakers on Tuesday again. You know that there's going to be a lot of animosity towards Dwight Howard, of course, on Tuesday from the Laker fans. What is your game plan for the Lakers to win this ball game on Tuesday night at Staples Center against Houston?
I will make very clear points on this. The main thing we should do against the Houston Rockets is shutting down the offensive leader, James Harden. Once he starts scoring, the other guys get in. And we have to defend the three-point line better. I know it was preseason, but as you've seen against the Warriors, that's what killed us the most, behind the arc from the defense. But protecting the rim was good, but we need to protect the paint, protect the three-point line, shut down James Harden, and be aggressive on the boards. That is the main key.
Arturo, what do you think? What is your recipe for success for the Lakers to beat the Rockets on Tuesday to begin the 2014-15 season on a winning note?
Keys to success?
Yeah, what do you think is your game? Yeah, what's your game plan going forward towards Tuesday night?
Let's see. Kobe being Kobe. And I expect him to be beasting like he always has been and have a good game. And also, I expect Randall and Clarkson to have a blast in the first game. Like, trying to learn something from the preseason games into the real game. Like, I want to see if those two guys could put up the test. And also, our defense has got to be strong. We're going to play hardball on this. We're going to not let people score on us easy. Fouling or no fouling. We're going to have some defense, really strong defense. And then Byron Scott has plans for them to bring up their defensive end on both ends of the court.
All right, real quick, folks. We have some news to report from the Lakers before we get out to our next caller. Wayne Ellington suffered a concussion when he knocked heads with Ben McLemore. He'll be reevaluated tomorrow, and of course the collision there also led to a severe laceration for McLemore suffered during that collision. Okay, to our new caller calling in from the 480 area code, say your first name and give us your thoughts about tonight's Lakers game against the Kings in Las Vegas.
Hi, this is Flavia. In Arizona.
All right. Do you have any thoughts about the Laker game tonight?
Well, I can say is that it was a very good game. I mean, I like it. I like how Jeremy Lin played. How he passed the basketball. Well, I mean, I was just shocked. That at the very end, we just gave the game away. So, but yeah, I think it was a very good game. They played good defense. I don't know. I enjoy it. So.
Yeah, no, it was a great game up until the last 0.2 of a second to go in the game again, where the Kings got a fortunate bounce off the rim and were able to tip the ball in to beat the Lakers in Vegas tonight, 93-92. Again, folks, thankfully that the preseason's over. Again, the Lakers take on the Rockets on Tuesday night to open up a 2014-15 NBA regular season against the Houston Rockets. You can catch the game, folks, on national television on TNT and, of course, on the radio on ESPN LA 710 with John and Michael on the broadcast. Now, folks, we're going to be here for maybe 10 more minutes, perhaps. So if you want to get involved here, give us a phone call and let your voice be heard at 401-283-5987. And please punch in the PIN number 32001, and we will get to you as soon as possible. Now, folks, I'm pretty bad with names, and I'm sure we all are, but Flavia, I'm not sure if I said your name right, but can you give us your thoughts and what do you think is the recipe for the Lakers to beat the Rockets on Tuesday night in their home opener?
Wow. Well, first of all, we didn't have Kobe, tonight, so I believe he is going to be playing on opening, game. And I think, just, pretty much defense, play, defense, I don't know, get the rebounds, I don't know. So.
Now, real quick, I'll ask you one more question as well, because we asked everyone else that's here on the conference call right now. Real quick, a quick question was: which Laker, either current Laker or new player that came in, which player this during the preseason caught your eye the most and intrigued you, and why?
Are you? Is that for me? Is that a question?
Yes, go for it.
I would say, I really like how Jeremy Lin is playing. I mean, and what's his name? Ronald?
Yes.
Yeah, so, and why? I don't know, I don't know what to say, but I mean, I just like, how they play, they can score.
Any answer is a good answer. We'll take it. We'll take the answers. But again, folks, if you want to get involved here, hop on the phone, or also, folks, as well, you guys can also get social with us on Twitter as well. Our Twitter handle is at Lakers_365. Give us your thoughts about the purple and gold during game day or off days. Just get involved there as well on Twitter, and of course across Facebook with the Worldwide Laker Gang for Life groups across the Facebook and Twitter sphere. Again, folks, tonight the Lakers in their final preseason game edged at the buzzer by the Sacramento Kings 93-92 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, with that, we'll go back real quick, folks, as we get ready to wrap up here for the evening. We've had a very great post-game show, great viewer interaction, great live views on the show tonight, between 2 to 5 people watching live, and a lot of great phone calls here tonight on the program. We'll go back to Kevin. Kevin, real quick before we get out of here for the night, give us your give us your last thoughts on tonight's game as we get ready to close out. Give us your last thoughts on the 2014-15 preseason.
Well, I think we should the threes about how Bayern told about how we need to shoot those threes that help us in the game and play these in the most important moment of the game in the fourth quarter. And people, that's what in these last 3 games, I think, against the Suns, right, that Wesley missed those 2 shots on the free throw line. And today that happens at the thing. So I think we need to practice our free throws and be calm on the clutch moment.
Good points. Andre, as we go to you, man, your last thoughts on the 2014 preseason and let it all out of you, man. Give us your last thoughts about players, about the preseason. Just let it all out, man. Your last thoughts on the preseason for the Lakers.
It was a pretty good ending. Good defense, good offense, but for the young guys, they got to learn how to make these free throws, and you got to cut down the turnovers.
Emmanuel, over to you, man. Your last thoughts on the 2014-15 preseason are what?
We started off pretty kind of shaky, but as the chemistry started to gel, we did pretty good in the end. Had to make the free throws, less turnovers, and lastly, we have the defender behind the arc. That is the main key.
Arturo, to you, man, as we get ready to close up shop of the evening, your last thoughts on the preseason for the Lakers are what?
Go for it. Well, you said it, I can't hear you.
Arturo, your last thoughts on the 2014-15 Lakers preseason are what?
What's that grade?
Arturo, can you hear us? Are you good? All right, folks, we're trying our best to get these problems fixed out, so we'll work on these. Of course, we'll get those worked out later on during the course of the season. But with that, folks, on the final night of the preseason, the NBA game number 8 of the 2014-15 Lakers preseason, the Lakers are defeated in heartbreaking fashion tonight by the Sacramento Kings in the Sin City of Las Vegas by the final score of 93-92. With that, folks, on the eve of a new season, a new journey begins with only one goal in mind, and that is the 17th NBA title in the Lakers' illustrious 67-year franchise history. Be there to witness it all on Tuesday night when the Lakers take on the Houston Rockets. Game time set for 7:30 p.m. on TNT and on ESPN LA 710. What was that? With that, folks, we unfortunately have run out of time for the evening. We would love to get to more phone calls with folks. We have hit the buzzer here, folks. With that, folks, we'll see you folks back here following the game on Tuesday. Enjoy some time off here to get yourself rejuvenated and relax and rejuvenated and get ready to go bonkers on Tuesday night. With that, folks, for our great callers tonight, thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll talk to you guys in the future. With that, folks, for Chris Woodmansey and our awesome producer, Eric Hammond, I'm Cal McClurg in San Diego saying have a safe night. Drive home safely. Thank you all for coming. And good night now. This has been the Lakers 365 Network, your 24/7 365 comprehensive home of the NBA and the 16-time champion Lakers, now suiting up with the worldwide Laker Gang for Life. Till then, folks, Laker Gang for Life salute. See you folks on Tuesday. Bye-bye.